B.Dott the boss. B.Dott
the boss.
The boss.
That's a tough picture.
Mm-hmm.
And he does hip hop and rap out of Milwaukee,
He looks like the boss right there.
Yeah, he
Wisconsin. Okay, I got into the hip hop game in 6th grade, progressed and studied. My 9th grade year, the rap group I was in was invited to Chicago to shop our demo. We were ranked into the top 50 out of 1,000 people. Once 18, I started going to the real studio and been using the internet to push my act. All right, and we're gonna listen to the first song. It's B.Dott. Can't fucking read today. B.Dott the boss.
Today?
Yeah.
And it's with the song "Gimmie More."
Yes, sir. We in here. Looking all across the floor, east to west, north to south. So nah, homie. Watches is bigger, chains is bigger. Clothes costing me just a little bit more. So on that behalf, man, you just gotta give me just a little bit more, you dig? I said I gotta tell you something that I think you need to know. Do your thing, little mama, but you gotta give me more. I said 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 you gotta give me more. Toot yourself back, go and lay back, girl. Won't you hop up in the whip? Welcome to my world. Toot yourself back, go and lay back, girl. Won't you hop up in the whip? Welcome to my world. Get bent right here, get lit right here. Oh girl, looking good, but the mama right here. Get bent right here, get lit right here. Oh girl, looking good, but the mama right here. Mama sexy as she wanna be, move it like a bumblebee. Why those girls stuck with me and why those girls club with me? Right here's where she wanna be, kissing me and hugging me. End of the night, she be telling me she loving me. Ride with me, girl, let's hop on the jet. Said she ain't leaving the ground. Oh girl from the trap, let her ride shotgun, bumping Moosey in an alley. Said you gotta give me more, so she sparked up the Cali. 8:15, I'm speeding through the county. She said pull over cause she wanted to down me. Said you gotta give me more. She said Dot, don't doubt me. Do me like your money, fold me up, then count me. Now it's damn near 10, and I wanna go again. Said the boy hit her hard like the bumpy face gin. Got the bumpy face gin, oh girl, when nada. I give it to her hard, should I throw her $1? She a model, take her to the Ramada. She looking real good, so we finna pop bottle. She could be a top model, cause a player like I'm stuck up. I'm looking at the mama, hands up like what's up? I said I gotta tell you something that I think you need to know. Do your thing, little mama, but you gotta give me more. I said 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 you gotta give me more. Toot yourself back, go and lay back, girl. Won't you hop up in the whip? Welcome to my world.
All right, that was B.Dott the boss with "Gimmie More." And if you want to contact him for any reason, you can contact him at meeksbryant@yahoo.com. If you want to check him out, you can check him out on facebook.com, meeksbryant. Follow him on Twitter, meeksbryant. Check out his MySpace, Block Movers Management. And check out his Reverb Nation at Block Movers Association. All right. That's it.
All right. I guess I'll go first. I was trying to figure out what this song what it sounded like. It sounded like another song, but I can't place it. So with that being said,
did it feel a little Mike Jones like to you?
Yeah, it's just hard for me to listen to something that I feel like I can write myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was sometimes simple's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying that you got to be twisted and shit. I'm not saying it's got to be always the wildest metaphors, but it was so repetitive, and I knew it was going to happen, and I could, I mean, this is almost actually perfect because it brainwashes. You know what I mean? And it's almost like brainwashing and shit. So maybe that's why.
It's like we all know to just bob our head to that same beat.
Yeah, like there was. I just felt like there was the track was very empty. There wasn't much behind. I mean, not that you did a bad job.
Yeah.
This is your style. That's fine. But this style does not appeal to me at all. Unless you have that platinum sound, like Too Short, you cannot rap this simple. I'm sorry. You need something more than what you're giving me right now. It's just way, way too simple and way, way too repetitive. The hook almost sounds like you could have something, though. the hook wasn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I don't know, maybe it needed a little. I like the like, I mean,
Yeah,
it's been
I
done
did
100
like that.
times, but it sounded cool. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not really too sure what to do with it, but I think definitely maybe just I think everything is way too simple for me on this one. And that's pretty much where I'm at. So,
Yeah, I thought also, just like you did, the beat was simple, like even too simple sometimes, which is cool. It's not bad all the time, but usually when you do a simple beat, you usually come in with something to say really just deliver really good.
a lot of times, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't
Counterbalance.
Yeah,
it.
counterbalance it, but I don't think you did it on this one. I thought his voice was okay, and the things that he said were just okay. So it just kind of like all just mellowed out.
Everything was just okay, huh?
Yeah, everything was
Yeah,
just turned into okay.
He's the boss of mediocrity.
Yeah, and you don't want to be that. You don't
Just
wanna be
kidding.
that.
Just kidding. You're Tony Danza. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so like if you do a simple beat, just work on your flow to get better, or whatever you're trying to say, just even make it just better if you're gonna do a simple beat, or if you pick a harder beat, then you can be simple. It's just the balance.
Yeah.
You have to get the balance right.
Yeah, almost like you should have had a way wilder beat behind you or something.
Yeah, and then the hook, I agree with you that all that stuff, it didn't bother me at all, but it was missing something to fill it in.
I just wish maybe Jekyll's here and could tell us what
yeah, definitely.
would need. But there's something missing. There's something missing.
But it was good.
yeah.
It was still good. Like it had good premise.
Yeah. All right, BBJ.
No, I definitely agree. I like the kind of the intro. It's kind of getting me, like D said. It's just it's got that beat where you're like, okay, where's this gonna go? And then kind of tying into you guys is the hook was there, but it was too simple. And I was looking for a change in the beat, just like maybe when he came in to do his verse, maybe there's a switch of the beat. It was never there. I think if you would have put more effort into the hook, I think it could have been a greater hook, because obviously there was some type of effort there, but just it was lacking a little bit.
Yeah.
And I like the concept of him going to tell a story in his lyrics, but again, it ties back to what you guys said. The story was too simple. There was nothing greater impacting about the story.
Yeah,
if you would have picked a story where it was like,
grabbed
wow,
you.
just if it was a story about maybe somebody he experienced growing up in high school who had a hard life, or a personal experience of his own, it would have grabbed me more, and I would have loved that story. But the story didn't go anywhere. It wasn't an impacting story, and I think he could have developed it more.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's a good point, and it basically leads back to, you already know you always got to have a hot hook, and then after that, it seems to me, I'm not a professional, but it seems to me after you make sure you got a hot hook, one of two things has to grab the person, and it's either the beat or the lyrics.
Oh yeah.
One of two things. I mean, obviously you can't have a shitty voice. You got to have a voice that someone could listen to, like mine. But you know what I mean. You have to either, like BBJ said, grab somebody with a story and what you're saying, or grab them with a bomb ass beat. And it seems like you're lacking a little bit in both.
And you're close to a hit, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, Shorty.
Okay, like everybody else said, it was repetitive, but on the other hand, the beat was good, the rhythm was good. He was very clear, his vocals were. But I also noticed that he had an assortment of musical instruments. I don't know if it was a sitar or I don't know what it was, but it was something different. And I enjoyed that.
So you didn't mind it too much.
No,
you
I
were
didn't
all
mind
right
it.
with it.
No, that was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Very nice. Very
Hates it.
nice. Yeah. What would you vote it as, Shorty?
What would I'd listen to it on the radio.
Right on, BBJ.
Same thing. I let it play in the car.
Me, honestly, I'd listen to it on attention radio, so I wouldn't. That's the only place I listen to it. I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to the regular radio.
Regular radio.
Yeah,
well, that's a pretty easy one. It's obviously we let it play on the radio. So I mean, good job. Obviously, you have talent. We're not saying you're talentless, but it looks like you got a few things to work on, and hopefully.
So what did you think? Leave a comment down below and tell the artist what you thought.
I got good responses because of y'all. My MySpace page top $1 million. Man, I'm doing it big, man.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Dirty Dick from Narag November.
Right from across the boundary. Boy, AK, the king of the year. You already.
This is Noah James.
Everybody can be helped to get better. Maybe not to be great, but everybody I think can be helped to get better.
Can I help him out?
Absolutely. Don't say die.
Just quit.
We're just 5 guys with 5 mics and time to kill, so enjoy the show.
Big love, big shout to everybody to the show. To the Nobody Cares Show.
On the Nobody Cares Show. Listen to Nobody Cares Show.
This is Noah James. You listen to Nobody Cares Show.
Radio Show, podcast, iTunes.